This is a video about a kick in the crotch compliment I got at the gym. You know, backhanded compliment. Well, this is more like a kick in the crotch. This occurred last winter. I made a video about this story, I think that night, but I didn't upload it because it was too fresh. I was too emotional, and so I watched it and it's like, so I'm telling it to you now. I was at the gym. I had finished my workout, so I was hanging out a bit, socializing, and there was a group of 4 or 5 guys training chest. One of the guys I used to have a rapport with. We used to chat a little bit. Gave me a ride home once, but for some time he was like kind of icy and just giving off those vibes like, yeah, you know. So I didn't say anything to him, just whatever, just how it is. They're about to go to their second exercise, dumbbells, and he's like, oh, no, I'm not doing dumbbells. I'm thinking, well, why is he not using dumbbells? Maybe he has a little injury. Maybe I could offer some advice. I'm curious. But he had his music in, and he'd been giving off those vibes for some time, and I didn't want to bother him and ask him, you know? So I mentioned to one of the guys he's working out with, hey, you know, I'm wondering why he doesn't want to use dumbbells, but, you know, he doesn't seem like he wants to be bothered. I didn't want him to ask, but he did. He asked. And this was his response. It's like, oh, you know, I'm 50 years old. Wait till you're 50. I don't use dumbbells because I don't use dumbbells. And all of us were like, kind of like, okay, you know. And the guy who asked him was like, oh, he's just kind of joking or whatever. I'm like, oh, yeah. Felt bad. Felt like I offended him in some sort of way. So I replied, for those of you that don't know, I have a disability. It's undiagnosed. It's been going on since '06. I can't walk without a cane. So I was like, hey, well, you might be 50, but the way I move around, it's like I'm in my 80s or whatever. So this is the kick in the crotch compliment. Well, you know, if you didn't do all that shit, you wouldn't have all fucked up joints and all that shit like you got. Something like that. Yeah. Everyone around was like, that hurt. What? That uncomfortable smile kind of look on the face, and I'm like, I tried to respond. I sort of muttered out, but I'm drug for lifetime drug for, and he goes, like a good old bully. Yeah, I am lifetime drug free, and people have accused me of being on, especially when I was younger, but I never have. I swear on my testicles. When I went to the doctor way back when, the neurologist, they were like, you know, have you ever done steroids, anabolic steroids? And I was like, I swear on my testicles. They didn't laugh. But it's true. That's cool that he thinks that I may be used, but I didn't. Even if I did use, what right does he have to say some shit like that? So disrespectful. If I used and it caused me to have whatever is going on here, what's it his business? Did I really offend him that much? Perhaps he was having a really bad day or life. Or bad life, and it was especially bad because of his life that day. People are funny. we hope for the best. We hope for better. Yeah, because better is vastly underrated.